Ashwini, and I'll be presenting to you a novel discovery of influence of corneal white-to-white diameter in topographical interpretation. As we all know, the corneal diameter changes from infancy and reaches the adult size by 2 years of age. And the corneal white-to-white diameter is the distance between the borders of the corneal nimbus, and it measures around 11 to 12.5 mm and has diverse applications, some of which is including diagnosis of microcornea, megalocornea, and management of congenital glaucoma. And also it helps in ascertaining the size of certain types of intraocular lenses and also in IOL calculation during cataract surgery. So there are different techniques of measuring the corneal white-to-white diameter, and various studies have checked the accuracy of these techniques. However, there have been no studies that have evaluated the relationship between the white-to-white diameter and other indices like K readings obtained from Pentacam. So why did we do this study? We had noticed that some of the children had steeper corneas but no evidence of ectasia, and also some children with microcornea had steeper corneas. So was there any other factor which could be associated with steeper cornea, and hence we went ahead and studied the relationship between corneal white-to-white diameter and also corneal tomography in children. It was a retrospective study which included 683 eyes of children aged between 5 to 17 years of age, and the white-to-white diameter was measured in the horizontal meridian, vertical meridian, and it was done manually by 2 surgeons from the Pentacam shine plug image. So these horizontal and vertical white-to-white diameters were correlated with Pentacam keratometry indices like the flat K, steep K, and Kmax. So as I said, we included children between 5 to 17 years of age, and we excluded children with corneal pathologies like keratoconus, keratoglobus, microcornea, megalocornea, and any corneal scarring, children with allergic eye disease, or any other associated ocular pathology. A multiple regression analysis was done to study the correlation between the indices, and a p-value of less than 0.05 was considered statistically significant. Let's look into the results. So out of the 683 eyes, the mean manifest spherical equivalent was minus 2.83. The mean corneal thickness was 544 microns. The mean Kmax was 45.12, and the mean Pentacam corneal diameter was 11.85 millimeters. At 95% confidence interval, the intraclass correlation coefficient for the horizontal and vertical white-to-white diameters was 0.99 and 0.96 respectively, indicating a good agreement between the surgeons. However, the Pentacam reported horizontal corneal white-to-white diameter showed a relatively poor ICC of 0.76 with horizontal white-to-white diameter. When we look into the regression analysis, horizontal and vertical white-to-white diameter correlated significantly with the flat K, steep K, and the Kmax. However, it was inversely related, which means that whenever there was a decrease in white-to-white diameter by 0.25, there was an increase in the K value by 0.34 diopters. So these are the multiple regression equations which describes the significant relationship between the white-to-white diameters. As we can see, the Kmax for horizontal and vertical white-to-white diameter, the R value is around 0.37 and 0.24, and K1, similarly for K1 it was 0.38 and 0.22, and for K2 it was around 0.48 and 0.22, suggesting a positive correlation. So let's look into an example. For a horizontal white-to-white diameter of 12.2 mm, the K value that we got, K2 value that we got was around 44.19 diopter. So when we reduce the horizontal white-to-white diameter to 11 mm, you can see that the cornea becomes steeper. So you see for the K2 value is 45.56 diopters. So what we already know is that white-to-white diameter aids in diagnosing certain ocular conditions, and the ability of different methods to measure it accurately has already been established. This study adds the correlation between the corneal white-to-white diameter and the Pentacam keratometry indices, and it said that the two are related inversely. So it suggesting that not all steep corneas are ectatic, and the white-to-white diameter has to be taken into consideration. To conclude, white-to-white diameter could be a significant factor in tomographical assessment of cornea, and this was the first novel attempt to link the keratometry indices with the white-to-white diameter. And as I said, they are inversely related, and hence understanding of white-to-white could be critical in tomographical interpretation. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwini. Any questions for her?
I think, as you told, this is a very a novel study. Like I think the topic she has mentioned, I don't think we have heard a lot about it. We might have thought about it, but not heard a lot about it. So that's a good thing. Probably more data will come in as time passes, and there is a good novel study. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Any co-chair persons? Any questions to Jyoti?
No, sir. This is Ashwini.
Okay.
Ashwini.
Can we go?
Ashwini.
Yeah, we can.
I just wanted to ask whether that negative correlation between is persistent, or is there any case which you had in your study which had another relationship where the Y2Y and the K reading were comparable, like same way?
I didn't get you, sir.
We understand that the K value and the Y2Y are inversely proportional.
Yes,
is
sir.
it true in all the cases of your study?
Yeah, in all the 683 eyes that we saw, it was inversely related.
All cases.
Yes.
And between the eyes of a same patient, is the fraction the same? The amount of K reading change and the comparable to the Y2Y change, was it comparable between the eyes of the same patient always? Was it persistent, that relationship?
So actually in this study we've only picked one eye of the child. We've not measured compared it in both the eyes. So as of now, we just wanted to establish a relationship between the K reading and the Y2Y diameter. So we picked only one eye of the child. We've not done it in the other eye. We've not studied the relationship in the other eye.
Okay.
Thank you.